In this section, I am going to be going over the how to set your local PC as a backup to record, just in case your DVR, the hard drive fails, or if it gets damaged or stolen or any of that thing. You always could have a temporary backup on your local device. So to do this, what you first want to do is on the control panel, I went through an early video and we set the partition to your C drive, which is not a good idea because you don't want to fill up your local hard drive with recorded data. So what I did for this example is, let me bring this up. Now, you can go and purchase one of these external bays that I bought and just connect it through USB. Or for this example, what I am actually using as a backup is this small USB right here. So if I let me bring that up again. So I named it, it's an F drive. And so if you, on the VMS, on the Transcendent VMS, if you go to record and backup and go to set record partition, it's going to be there. So all you have to do is put a check mark on it and click OK, and that is the device, or that is the storage that you are setting to record cameras to it. So you put a check mark, click OK, and that is it. So now to set a camera, you could only do one camera at a time, unfortunately. What you want to do is you're going to go to control panel, and under device you're going to go to edit camera settings, find that camera that you want to do a backup, whether it's only one or several, and once you select it, you want to go to under record setting, go to local record of system. There you're going to select your stream, whether you want to do the substream or mainstream, audio if the device supports audio or not, and then click on set schedule. The Transcendent VMS has a default 24/7, but if not, you could click on create schedule and create your own schedule. Unfortunately, this program will not capture motion, so it will only do 24/7. So let me go ahead and once you check mark it, go ahead and click OK. I will click cancel since I already did this. So that's pretty much it. That's all you need to do to set your local device to record your camera, which in this example I'm recording this camera 2 right here. So the way I have it set is this DVR is recording, is going over my network, and I'm connected to it, and it's recording to this one camera, which is right here. And if I wiggle my hands, you'll see it. So now if I want to do a playback, so let me go to control panel and go to record and backup. And if I select, first I'm going to select my E or device and drag my camera over, and it shows me my timeline from midnight to right now. So there's my timeline because I am pulling the backup or the footage off the unit itself. Now if I close this and I select from the local storage, which is my USB, and drag that one camera, I am only getting about 2 hours worth. So it all depends on the USB that you're using and how many cameras you're using. I am not only using this one camera, I'm actually using several cameras, so actually 14 gigs will give me a lot. It all depends on how many cameras you actually are recording, but I have about 5-6 cameras recording, but for this example I'm just focusing on this one camera. So now this camera is recording not only on the DVR, it's also recording on my computer locally as a second source to my USB. And this DVR doesn't have to be on my local network. This DVR could be somewhere else. It could be at a house, at a building, at a jewelry store, at XYZ location. So now at that location, either the hard drive goes bad or someone ends up taking that unit, then obviously you won't be able to capture that footage anymore. So for this example, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend that someone broke in, knocked the camera around, and then decided to go ahead and steal the DVR. So I'm gonna knock off my camera and move it around because someone's, and then finally they decided to go ahead and take the DVR with them. So now this footage is gone. So now if I wanna, let's say now I got a call saying that someone broke in, and I want to review my footage. If I go to record and playback and I select that one camera off my device, it's not going to be there because the unit's gone. The network's disconnected. It's gone. This unit doesn't exist anymore. But luckily I programmed this, so if I go to playback, I select my local device and I drag that one camera over, I could see what happened in the last few minutes while that camera was still recording, and it should capture me knocking it down and kind of messing with it in a few minutes. So there it is. There was my footage of me kind of knocking it down. So this is how you would set local record onto your local device using a external bay, which whether you want to go with a huge bay and put a bunch of drives in there, or for this example, this small little USB. Thank you.